to Just Vibing Vibes. Welcome. Let's talk about the Real Housewives of Dubai, episode 4. I am leaving for Lesa's confessional. She said, bitch, I can buy your life. I said, girl. I just said, if I do that kind of stuff to your husband, I don't want to say what it is. If I blow his trumpet, he's not going to come back to you. I was like, tell her, girl. Tell her. Can you tell her, please? Okay, please let me go from the very, very beginning. Okay, Caroline Stanbury was talking to Sergio about the whole surrogacy stuff. They went to see their new house, I think. And the guy did not know that surrogacy is like the baby is gonna look like them. The baby is gonna be their baby. He's thinking that the baby is gonna look like the person that carries the baby plus then who? I don't even know what he's thinking that is gonna happen. But my guy is like, at least one thing I know that he puts his foot on is like he's gonna have a baby. But if you wanted a baby this bad and a baby is a deal breaker, a baby can break your marriage. I think she should have been pregnant first before they get married, because she's 45. And she doesn't want a child. He's very young. I think he's 27. He wants a child, and he's from those kind of cultures, like the culture I'm from, whereby children, lineage, and all of those stuff is very, very important. So if he feels this strongly about it, then I feel like maybe she should have been pregnant first before they get married, so that way he's sure. Because if this is a deal breaker, because he's so serious, and she knows that it's a deal breaker, that if she does not give him a child, they're not going to work. She knows this, so that for me is a bit scary. And then Caroline Brooks, spa hunting. I like the location. I like what she has in mind. I can understand going to places whereby they don't know what to do with black people, you know, or people of color, because we have different skin color, different head texture. So kind of having something that would be for everything. But I kind of do think that, do they not have something like that in Dubai? They don't. It's good. Even if they do, there's always markets, girl. Like, because someone has something does not mean that you cannot have it. You know what I mean? Like, do your own, let them do their own. At the end of the day, your own is going to find a way for your own to stand out. And now you're in Real Housewives of Dubai. That's going to give you some kind of celebrity status, which will bring more people attracted to your business or whatever you're doing. It does help. All these platforms, they help. So it's a good thing to be doing a business, to be starting up a business when you have this kind of platforms. It helps, because this is free advertisement that nobody's going to give to you. Like, that's going to cost you, but now you're getting it for free, because people travel to Dubai all the time. So people that are watching you now from all around the world, when they come to Dubai, they want to come to your spa. So that is really good, but then you have to have good character, though, because you're not giving in this show. Nina and her husband, license plates worth 33 million. So that means when you're in Dubai, right, if you want to know how much someone has money, or if someone is a show off that has money, because someone can have money and don't even care about those things. If they have one digit plate number, you're like, hey, sir, $33 million for plate number in a car. Come on, am I mad? Honestly, I can be the richest woman in the world, richest man in the world. I would not be doing that. I will not be. I understand that you should do that if you have the money, if that's what you want to do, because if you want to live flashy life, because I feel like the Arabs, they live flashy life like we do, like the Africans, we like to show off our money. I think that they also do that. They like flashy life. So if that's what they want to do, let them do. But wow, people have money though. God, people have money. Can they just give me this money to just help them invest? Like, can they just, you know what I mean? Like, just say, Gift, come here, let me give you small, you know, something like that. Wow. Okay, so Lesa and her kids, I'm like, your kids will embarrass you. Firstly, these children that she gave birth to think that her business, they said, is daddy going to come? No, that is at work. Daddy's work is important. She's like, so mommy's work is not important. No, why is daddy's work important? Daddy's work bring money. Mommy's work does not bring money. My girl is given 7 figures, right? Is it 7 figures? Yeah. She's making 7 figures, but her kids think that her work is not important. Was it 7 figures or 8 figures she's even making? I think it's 8 figures she made. But her kids think that her job is not important. Wow. Children. Anyway, I can understand when it comes to she and her husband and the whole thing about him not maybe taking her company serious. It's because he's in that, he invested in that business, right? He's the CFO because he's your husband. If someone else has a fashion line, he would not want to be the CFO because he's a very busy person. Yes, I do understand that he's bringing a lot of money, but it is a family business. And I understand that he should put as much time, but he can get away with not putting, like, you know what I mean, with being in a meeting with you and answering 100 phone calls. He can't get away with that with other people. And those other people, that the reason why he even had the money to invest in your business. I understand how you feel, because this is your business, this is your baby. So you want him to take this your baby as important, because this your baby is also making money now. I understand this, but still you kind of have to understand the fact that he has to do what he has to do. Yeah, he's going to try, but he has to do what he has to do. And I thought she was like, that's patronizing when he's like, if I don't sign off on him, he goes nowhere. He's the CFO. I understand he's your husband, but if he does not sign off, he's not going anywhere. But he still gave you the go ahead. A guy is like, I don't want to be in the doghouse, so my dear, go ahead. And because at the end of the day, what you're planning to do is going to actually profit the business. He already said he like scaling up and all of that stuff. And then he said that this is another time that you're right. So that's good. I do like Lesa and her husband. Like, I like the chemistry. I like Lesa and her husband. I like Ayana and her husband. I like Nina and her husband. Actually, yeah, the only couple that is giving me like weird, and the weird is coming even from the lady, is Stanbury and Sergio. That's it. So yeah, I'm just going to now talk about Ayana and her husband. That was so cute. Everything. The mother telling her that if she kissed him, she's gonna have HIV. Please, I understand that sounds so bogus to a lot of people. They tell us that if a guy just touch you, you know, like just touch you, the moment you see your period, your mom will call you. Now you're a woman. If a man touch you, you'll be pregnant. So her own, it was even kiss, HIV. Her own, they touch you. That's it for you. Your own is finished. And you know, if you're pregnant, they might not even get education anymore. In a way, there's this thing that is changing in Africa. Before, if you've had a baby, you kind of start becoming like second hand, like it's like a used clothes. No, the value is not the same. That's how it used to be. Honestly, you might not even get married. You might not, your parents might not train you more in school. A lot of things used to happen in those days. That's why some women gave birth, and then their parents took care of the children. The children think that their mom is their sister, while their mom is actually their auntie, that they think, their sister, that they think is actually their mom. It's just because they wanted to do all of that, the girl can still have her life, because things like that could actually literally destroy your life, or like change the course of your life, you know, direction and all of that of your life. So yeah, 1K for bride price, yeah, that can be accurate. $1,000, yeah, that seems accurate. There are some places that it depends on the family and all of that, but yeah, bride price is not cheap. It's not cheap at all paying bride price. And also they know that he had money, so why not? And the fact that she actually begged him to marry her 4 times. But look at how the love is. You know, that's one thing with young love. Like, when you love someone in your teenage age, you don't care. Like, that's why when the first love that people have, that's when they're more pure. Because at that moment, you don't care. There's no pride. There's no all of these extra things that adulting makes love difficult. They were children. They were teenagers then, I would say. Like, you know what I mean? So at that age, like your first love, if you even need to go and kneel down in front of the road, like cry for the whole world to hear, you're going to do it, because there's no pride. You cannot even imagine living without that person, you know? But now, like when you're grown up, you're like, okay, yeah, you hurt, but you just be like, okay, it's what it is, you know, something like that. So yeah, I do understand that. And then the whole when Stanbury having the dinner with Sarah, saying obviously she told Sarah that it's bad energy, does not want to stay around bad energy, blah blah blah. And then Nina has not learned. First it was Sage. Now she said, oh, Sage is not going to be enough. Let me try Baho. I think Baho, that's how it's from Baho. She said, let me try that. And then she tried it. Girl, you need something stronger, because there's nothing you can use to prefer that place that those girls will behave. Anyway, Stanbury came with a negative energy. At first she didn't greet Ayana. Ayana was talking to her husband. Then she later kissed and pecked Ayana on the cheek. They greeted. And then Ayana was talking to the husband. She and the husband was cool. Soja is really, really cool person. Soja does not like drama, but he's with Carolyn Stanbury. They said they need one quiet person and one crazy person. So obviously they both match, I would say that. And then, but the thing that I cannot stand is the way Stanbury always take jab at her husband. She said, oh, and he's such a girl. She has said a lot of times that, oh, the wedding is for him. He would even wear a wedding dress if he could. Now, how do you underrate a man like that you want to marry? I don't understand. If you want to marry a woman, why not just go into a lesbian relationship, if that is what you're attracted to, and marry someone? Because the way you're intentionally doing that to emasculate him, and I don't understand that. Why are you doing that for? What is the reason? Like the way you insult that man, so subtle. I don't know if maybe because English is not his first language, or maybe he does not get the British shade. Because British people are shady, but they're nice shady. Like, you will not see it coming. Like, literally, you have to be in the system for so long for you to not understand that, this person is insulting me. You will not even see it coming because it sounds all patronizing. It's like, oh, you're so sweet, such a girl. And you're going to be like, oh, she said I'm sweet. No, she just called you a sissy. And you're a man. You understand? Like, she's doing all these things to just, honestly. And then now she's like, was she jealous because Lesa was talking to her man because Lesa is beautiful and all of that? Was she jealous saying that, oh, are you going to suck his dick? Seriously? Like, what's wrong with that girl? And then she went out and then she lied automatically. Like, the way she lied, first of all, she lied saying that, oh, she didn't come because she was busy with the wedding planning. No, but she didn't talk about bad energy. Not knowing that Sarah has already told Lesa that and Ayan that she said it was bad energy. And then she now started lying again. I'm like, come, is this lady having dementia? Does alcohol make her have this kind of reaction? Because I don't understand it. I like the fact that she met her match with Lesa. Lesa is not going to bow down for her. And honestly, this is not Ladies of London. I like Lesa and I like the fact that Ayan, like, she lied so much that Carolyn Brooks' mouth was just open or true. Nina could not even believe it. Like, everywhere, she just lied so much. But then Ayan was trying to talk and say, oh, and they were like, oh, let's hug. I feel like the ladies did not give Ayan the opportunity to completely speak what she's going to say. And then they just tried to make it, oh, I don't know if it was the alcohol that was making that, because Ayan was talking good, but she was not trying to say, oh, yeah, let's hug, like trying to create peace. She was getting to the place where if you want peace, then I would be open to peace. But then they made it seem like Ayan was wanting, there was the one begging for the peace. So I'm like, oh, let's hug. That was fine. But I like the fact that Lesa said, you and Ayan might have settled, but now, bitch, you're on my hit list. Yes. And that is how you do it. So that is that for this episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you some other time. Bye-bye.